Welcome to Veil Walker, and my name is Becky, and this is my consciousness. I wanted to talk about um, my a few of the most special friends I've ever had in my life. Um, One of them, by the name of Izzy, he wasn't my dog; he was my boyfriend's dog, but uh, he he was a part boxer and I want to say lab, but he called him an airway because he found him on the street airway, and he was an all black, and he acted just like a boxer. You know how they jump around anyway. Um, and I was like, if you want to be mean, you have to stop being so cute. but uh, but anyway, over the years, I had gained. This was an ex-boyfriend, so I don't have Izzy anymore. But um, he over the years, Izzy. First of all, let me just say this thing: dogs don't bark at nothing. They never. They're not just sitting there in the corner barking at nothing. Okay, they can see beyond um, the veil, and they're really good at doing that naturally. Good at doing that, like. Um, and this particular dog, Izzy, he'd come over to the house I used to be at, and uh, he saw something in the tree. I mean, and he was game. This dog was game. He was just like it was beautiful the way moved around. You know, like he was perfect, like the way he moved around. And but this particular day, he saw something in the tree, and it wasn't a bird or a snake or any kind of anything. It wasn't. To my eyes, I couldn't see anything there, but he saw something. And underneath a tree, and he was like trying to get at it and barking at it and barking at it. It was almost like the thing was taunting him. And 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 he eventually he I mean he jumped into a cactus right underneath a tree, and my boyfriend spent or my ex boyfriend at the time, he spent hours pulling out um, cactus shards from Izzy, and but that's how much he saw what he saw. Like it's not like he was just pretending that something was in the tree. You know what I mean? Like the dog saw something, um, sensed something, and the reason dogs and cats and animals in general, uh, they have naturally. They weren't trained to say. Nobody told them, "Hey, you're just making that up." You know what I mean? You're just you just saw something. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing the exact same thing I'm seeing right now. uh, and then you bring in a person like myself who uh, is like has this Yeshua frequency which thins veils and might even create portals and open stuff up, and combine that with Izzy is game um, mentality, and he would protect me like he at at the boyfriend's house he would bark into like a corner where there was this red chair all the time. He would bark at a particular thing in the wall in between, like that nothing could be in there. Um, I mean, but we heard it too. Like it was auditory, whatever it was, but he didn't like it. And then, and at my house, he would bark at these things, and like I could hear it too. I could hear things running around, and even when I couldn't hear things or see it, he would stand in a certain place in the living room and bark up at the ceiling. And and around me, he would also at his uh, his house, he would like he was one of those dogs that would really like go crazy when there was a laser around. So he would just he was on that thing. It was kind of mean to do to him, but but at a certain point there were entities that were completely screwing around with Izzy. Like Izzy would run to the front door, to the back door, to the front door, to the back door, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for seemingly no apparent reason. I knew there was a reason. There's no way a dog's gonna chase something that isn't there. You know what I mean? There's something there, but you just can't see it. So their ability, they're fantastic. You know, in the regard to you know, validate like people like myself for a lot of things. You know, and I mean, he would run along the fence too, back and forth. There would be nothing on the other side. I mean, that I could see. I mean, I know there was, or I don't even think he wasn't even looking on the other side. He was looking on the fence, on our side of the fence, and running after it. And I remember at different times he would sit right by me and just watch. And he wouldn't leave my side. I don't know what he saw, but it was obviously something I couldn't. So I just want to give a shout out to Izzy. I love that dog. Like every day I was like, damn, Izzy, because he was the only one that validated what I was seeing, you know, what I was feeling. And I miss him very much. Also, I had a couple of cats that did the same thing, you know, and like they would watch something that I couldn't see at all. Even and it would be the cat and a dog watching the same thing, and I would see I could kind of see what they were watching. I didn't know what it was, but I mean obviously it was some sort of entity. But I think that's because I think this is so prominent. I mean, let's go back to Izzy again. There was a time like right after he had all the um, cactus pulled out of him. He went and laid on his bed, and if I didn't know any better, I would think that dog rolled his eyes. I was like, I told my boyfriend too, or at the time I was like, I swear to God, Izzy just rolled his eyes. He went and like anyway, because he did not like getting those stickers pulled out of him at all. And anyway, I often wonder if the reason he was like that, like when I was gone, you know, like when I was gone, did he chase things back and forth in the house? You know what I mean? Like or is it because the veil around me is thinner, and then they automatically have a thinner veil around them, so it just lets through all. You can see probably. I mean, I would assume that a dog and cat could see all kinds of stuff around a chosen one. You know, like if the veils are thinning. So good for you if you have a doggy or a kitty or any kind of animal, a horse. You know, like I think they all fit into this spiritually. And I just remember to thank them, and you're very lucky to have animals that protect you and can see beyond the veil. Thank you for watching, and my name's Becky. Please give me a like and subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I'll talk to you all later. Oh, thank you for watching Veil Walker.